Alright, so welcome to today's tropical weather update. And today I start off this video. I want to give a quick shout out to Worldwide Random News Weather Service. Go subscribe to his channel, like it says right here. He does some weather content like mine. So, go subscribe to him. He talks about birthday and stuff like that. And also go subscribe to his other channel, Random News Game, National Daily Seaward News, and Random Channel, Random Content. And yeah, if you guys want to shout out, all you have to do is subscribe to Lasty Gaming, my main channel. Subscribe to Lasty News, and like this video and comment in the comments down below that you've done that. Also follow me on Instagram at Lasty News at Lasty Gaming. So if you do all of that stuff, you can get a shout out in my next video. All right, let's get into it. All right, guys. So today the National Hurricane Center has updated this, and we're still stuck at 20%. Personally, I think it's like a 70% or 60% chance by now. But, National Hurricane Center on their actual Twitter said it will not form. I posted that on my Instagram and actually posted a bunch of stuff on my Instagram before the actual updates. So, sea weather system of Florida is not expected to become a tropical cyclone. So, yeah, it's pretty sad stuff. So if we look at the GFS model here, we do have our tropical wave Bertha. So it's actually now 91L, believe it or not. If we go to satellite imagery, this isn't really according to the National Hurricane Center, but according to this is 91L. So that's pretty crazy stuff. I don't think it's in current storms though. And here it is. Maximum winds of 25 knots, estimated, winds from the satellite imagery is located right north. So most models are not expecting any tropical storm, but the other models are going to be coming in soon. So this isn't really reliable quite yet. But looking at the models, so the GFS assemble shows a landfall in South Carolina, and then looking at the CMC, it shows a landfall around potentially South Carolina as well. So it's pretty good stuff. But we're going to have to see where this goes in the next couple of days. Looking at the satellite imagery, it looks pretty good. Let's let this load. My internet's been running super slow lately, but yeah, it looks rather good. So, we're going to have to see where this goes. By the way, I'm not going to be focusing on any other storms for today's weather update because I really want to be focusing on the system, which could be a pretty big threat to parts of South Carolina and stuff. So, the big threat right now. So, according, of course, to the where the low pressure is located, like around here, according to this, which I don't really agree with. In my opinion, the low pressure is like right here, or even it's like offshore, in my opinion. But who knows? National Hurricane Center thinks the low pressure is like up here. But this pretty much is going to be moving. I'm just going to say it's right here for now because who knows. It's going to be moving north before taking a turn kind of to the east and probably making landfall. So, this is kind of like a similar track to Arthur. At first, we were expecting a landfall, and I wouldn't be surprised if this track starts shifting. And this is a super similar situation to also Boney. I think that name in 2016. But we're going to have to see. GFS shows it become a low pressure in 18 hours right off the coast of South Carolina and then moving east, northeast. And then we do see that landfall 1,009 millibars right between South and North Carolina. And it kind of weakens from there. So, most models are showing a landfall in like at least 24 hours. So, National Hurricane Center is gonna have to like change and pull the trigger on this. I wouldn't be surprised if by tonight they just bump it up to like 60%. But they said they're not expecting any development. So, all right. CMC shows it developing in 30 hours. Let's look at the European model. It's been the most consistent with this system. So, the European model, it's been really consistent with this. So, It's probably gonna be showing it develop. The European model it's pretty kind of showing it develop, I guess, in like 24 hours. A little bit messed up. But most models are showing a development. I'm pretty sure the icon agrees pretty closely with the GFS. Yeah, the icon it agrees with it pretty closely. Shows that rotation and everything. So we're gonna have to see if we get a Mike's weather. So the National Hurricane Center, it's talking about how it's not gonna develop because there's too much dry air. Which honestly, I don't know where they're coming with this info, but like, there's no dry air, bro. Like, basically, if we look at where the system is right now, let's go back to the GFS. If we look at where the system is right now, right, it's gonna be there in 6 hours, but it's pretty much where it is. There's some dry air right here, and then there's a lot of dry air, to the east of it. The system is not in dry air at all. In this area, look, this entire area right here is humid air. I don't know where they're coming up with this. Then they're saying there's too much wind shear. It has like 25 knots of wind shear. That's not the best, but it's not like 40 knots. That's very favorable. It's not super favorable. Like, there's a lot of wind shears all around the storm, but where it's heading, the wind shear is totally fine. So I don't know where. I think they're under exaggerating this though, but it's not Invest 91, and National Hurricane Center is just not agreeing. I guess it just doesn't want to show this. But here are some of the models. So they're all agreeing of a landfall. Let's see here, satellite imagery and stuff. But we're gonna be seeing this landfall, in the next 24 hours. So it's a really short-living tropical storm, if it does even. See, if we look at the water vapor, like the dry air, it's non-existent near the system. See, we do get some dry in the Gulf of Mexico, but it's not like it's having dry air everywhere, Like the dry air, the only area where we have some dry air right now is in the Gulf of Mexico. This entire area is filled with dry air. They're saying dry air is going to kill the center of circulation. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but all I see is humid air in this entire area. I don't see any dry air at all. So I don't know where they're coming up with this. I know I sound pretty, but I'm like super, like, triggered by the National Hurricane Center and how they're like, see, like the moisture, it's not dry, bro. I'm like not happy with how they're intercepting the storm, because I really think they're wrong with what they're going with. But National Hurricane Center, it's always been kind of. But look how much has been blowing up. So right now the center of circulation. Let me get my little pen out. The center of circulation was like, oops. The center of circulation was right here, and now it's actually moved up. And this is the new center of circulation. Let me change colors here. So the center of circulation, it was. I don't like that either. Let me get some what pink. Okay, so the center of circulation, it was right here, right? That was like. And now, if we go to now, the center of circulation is actually moved down from here up to this area. So it's really developing at this point. For some reason, they're saying the low pressure is like here, which is really like here, but who knows? So we're gonna have to see where this goes, but it's 91L now. Really quick, before I end this video, I just want to really quick show the potential hurricane threat. I'm gonna be talking more about it in my tropical weather outlook and discussion. But really quick, see, we got Amanda here spinning up in the East Pacific right here. It actually moves into the Caribbean and actually like forms into a full-blown hurricane at some point. But it does form, and it does form. And then, yeah, we can see this like tropical storm, but it could become a hurricane. And it makes landfall right around here. Previously, we were seeing the storm make a Category 2 landfall through Florida. Then we saw it making a Category 1 landfall right here. Then we saw it just going this way. So it keeps changing every model. But we know there's a storm that's going to be forming pretty much we know that there's a potential form that's going to be forming right here. That's all I'm going to be saying. Because I don't like where the show is going because it never goes the same area. But honestly, I think it has a chance to go for the Panhandle of Florida, and even crossing through it, or even like going this way and up. But yeah, it's pretty crazy also that this low pressure system, I mean this tropical wave actually made it through this entire shear throughout the entire Caribbean, and then actually was able to potentially make a landfall. But this is what this low pressure system did. All right, so we first saw it right here, and look how much it's moved. It's moved all the way here, and now here it is. So it's pretty crazy to see, in my opinion, how much it's crossed. But we'll see, guys. This is today's tropical weather update. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you enjoyed. We'll go back to some of the satellite imagery for you guys. Shout out to Worldwide Random News Weather Service. Go subscribe to him. And hopefully you guys do subscribe. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of this summer. Hopefully we can do this. And, you know, tell me out. Subscribe to Lasty Gaming. Follow me on Instagram at Lasty News or at Lasty_news and at Lasty_gaming. Here's a tropical weather update for today. Thanks for watching.